Gunnar, this was a crazy atmosphere to play in. How would you describe the atmosphere at Jordan-Hare Stadium and just getting the win in such a raucous environment?
Yeah, it was really loud. They brought a great environment. You know, the drive-in, coming in here, they had a great. I think they call it a tiger walk, just like our dog walk. So it's a great SEC environment, and that's what you want to play. That's why you come to Georgia.
What do you think it says about the team that you guys were able to grit this one out and get the win?
Yeah, just that we'll never quit. That's why they gave you 4 quarters. We didn't play the way we wanted to, but at the end of the day, a win's a win. So I'm really excited.
Gunnar, how frustrating was that first half offensively for you, and what were you able to say to your guys to kind of turn things around in the second half?
Yeah, it went about as wrong as it could have gone for us, but we found a way. That's what the best part about this game is. We just found a way and kept fighting. So.
What did you learn about your offense and your guys, your receivers especially, who stepped up there?
Yeah, it's just when guys' numbers are called, they answer, and it's a fun group of guys to play with, and that's what makes it fun.
Kirby said there was a little bit of miscommunication on that touchdown that you scored. What did he say to you afterwards? He wanted you to slide? He said something like that?
Yeah, we won the game. So, yeah.
What were the Tigers doing defensively that was making it pretty disruptive for you guys, especially in the first half?
Yeah, we just weren't executing the first half, and we came out in the second half and executed a little bit better and did what we had to do.
Noah Thomas had a good game tonight. What have you seen from him so far this season?
Yeah, he's awesome. He's a great guy. He's been a great friend and good to get to know. But he's a great player as well.
Did you feel the momentum shift kind of at the end when you guys were able to get that field goal, but it almost took 30 minutes to play the last minute 30 of the game?
Yeah. Yeah, they weren't as loud as they normally were, but that was a good feeling.
This was your first start in Jordan-Hare Stadium. How was it for you? What was it like?
Yeah, it's a great environment. They do a great job. They had Cam and everybody here, but they definitely put on a great show.
Was that a pull for you on the touchdown at the end? Was that a pull for sure, or was it? Did you read that? What was the play? Were you supposed to take the ball the whole time?
It was a play act or like a bootleg.
I couldn't see. I was blocked out.
Yeah.
Tell me what happened on that play.
Yeah, I got the edge and I just ran and scored a touchdown.
Mentality switch in the second half.
I think it definitely was a momentum swing. You know, we talk about the middle 8, you know, and not giving up points to the middle 8. But so it was definitely a momentum swing for sure.
What do you feel like you guys figured out there in the second half, going and kind of shutting them down, not allowing any points?
Something we always knew. What type of team we are. You know, we gonna fight. You know, we always gonna get back to our techniques and fundamentals. You know, we fight for each other, continue playing hard.
There's been a lot of talk about the pass rush you had to sack on third down. Just take me through that play and how good does it feel to finally have somebody get to the quarterback and bring them down?
Just execute and call. You know, Coach Shu calls the call. You know, we line up in it and just execute. So that's what it came down to for sure.
What does this win say about you guys able to come from behind in the second half?
I think it's part of the culture here at UGA, you know, to continue to fight. You know, I think it's just showing our DNA traits, connection, resilience, you know, to keep fighting for each other.
CJ, I know you've probably been asked this question already, but how would you describe the atmosphere here at Jordan-Hare?
It's definitely a crazy environment. You know, I think it's very loud, you know, so their fans do everything for sure.
How were you guys able to make those adjustments and really grind this one out, especially in the second half?
Just walking in, you know, come in, just taking a deep breath and listening to the coaches and talking amongst each other. You know, we knew what we had to do, just get back to our fundamentals.
CJ, what did you see on the fumble on the goal line, just as that played out? What did you see?
Man, just taking a shot on the ball. I think me and Raylan did a good job of that. He reached out the ball for over the goal line. You know, just taking a shot at the ball. You know, and the ball came out.
What kind of boost does that give the defense to make a play like that?
It definitely give a great boost. Cause, you know, we always say they're not in until they're in. So you know, it was definitely a momentum swing.
CJ, sure. I know you talked about what this win says for you guys as a team, but for you guys as a defensive unit, what does a win like this say?
Like how can we play that in the first half? You know, that's the thing we're working on. You know, we obviously play good the second half. You know, we trying to things to fix. You know, we all can get better for sure.
Where does the belief come for you guys to come back like at Tennessee and here, you know, when things aren't going well?
I think that was something that was put in place way before my time, you know, and that's something the coaches at the University of Georgia.
What was it like just at halftime in the locker room? What was said and what really kind of made you guys come out the way you did?
Nobody panicked, no one flinched. You know, we always, we had each other back, you know, and that's what it all came down to. Just come down to our techniques, fundamentals, so that we knew we had to get back to that.
Montgomery took his son there today. Did you know any of that stuff? Did you know anything was different for him today?
I did not know about that, but I could tell he was motivated. He was juiced from the start of the game, and I could tell he was ready to go.
What's it say about you guys to do what you did in Tennessee, come rally just like you did today? Is that kind of the DNA for you guys?
I mean, we're a resilient team. We go out there on offense and defense, and we just say, put the ball down, we're going to play football. And that's really our motto when we come to offense.
Mark is talking about that win at Tennessee and here. Those are two very resilient wins in very difficult environments. How does that help you guys grow as a football team?
I mean, it just shows that we won't back down from a challenge. I mean, we've been down on the scoreboard, and we go out there, we put the ball down again, and we run our play, and it's just next play mentality.
Auburn's defense was doing a lot of different things up front tonight. What were you noticing, especially early on from them?
Yeah, they get after it in the front seven.
Yeah.
They have a bunch of good players. They make plays. They do different fronts, and they drop out. They come, and it's just about us getting on the same page. I think we did a better job of that in the second half, and on the 2-minute drive before the half, getting on the same page and working stuff out.
Did it feel like that 2-minute before the half was 45 minutes?
A little bit, just because they kept doing the reviews, all that stuff, and then we came out with a QB sneak on the -1 yard line, and to go not 99 yards because we didn't score, but to go down the field and get a field goal was huge for us.
I know you guys have a lot of confidence in your quarterback in Gunnar Scott, and you talk about it a lot, but when he is able to come back from a first half that's not so great, come back and actually help win this game, what does it say about him as well?
I mean, he's a competitor. That dude does not go away. Anything we do, he competes, whether we're just playing games or we're playing basketball, doing anything. He's a competitor, and he wants to win. And we have confidence in him. If we protect him, he's going to make the right throw, or he's going to scramble and get yards. So it's great to have a guy like that back there.
You any good at basketball?
Not as good as me.
Drew, what was kind of going through your head on that forced fumble call? I mean, were you surprised when they called it dead and nobody got a touchdown?
Not really, because I don't think with how the call went, I really don't know the rule on that, if they can overturn it and say we took it all the way back. But if it was a fumble and they didn't blow it dead, we could have taken it all the way back. And Kyron I don't think he was down, but we came out and we knew we were going QB sneak if we were on the pretty much half-yard line, and we had to get or half a yard to get a little bit of wiggle room, and then we handed the ball off to Josh. He made a big play hitting the edge, and it was a good drive having going 99.
He didn't even really see Kyron take it down there. Did you see that on the sideline?
I saw him, and someone was yelling, "Go score! Go score! Go score!" And he ran all the way down there. And I really don't know what the ruling is on that, but I'm just happy that CJ or Raylan, one of them two, punched it out on the goal line.
They both did it.
They both did. Yeah, I'm happy they got a punch out. And